Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to talk to you today about one of the hottest products out there on the market, and that's this little battery-powered portable projector here. They claim this is the world's brightest. So we're going to take a first look on this projector. We're going to get into it, we're going to unbox it, we're going to go ahead and throw it up on the screen. We'll see how bright it really is. We're going to do all that in today's video. Stay tuned. All right, so we're going to get right into it. We're going to unbox it, and then I'll put it up on the screen in just a second here. But first, let's talk about why you would want a battery-powered portable projector. What's the whole idea? Well, typically a projector looks like something like this. This is one that I used to use. I now have a different one that I use. I have mounted to my wall, and I'll show that to you in just a few minutes. But it's pretty big in size. It has some cool features. You can flip it upside down and rotate it. There's things you can do on this that you can't do with a lot of projectors, but it is big and bulky and certainly not portable at all. And then you've got portable ones like this one. Now these are very, very common. What makes this portable? Well, it's got a little handle that you can have, and sometimes they have some little features, a little bit more durable, and the sound is usually a little bit better on a box like this one here. So for portability though, you still need to have a portable supply, an external battery or an outlet. So if you're out camping, something like that, it's really not that portable, and that's where something like this comes in very handy. If you're doing business meetings and you need to project something from your laptop, you don't even have to have an outlet. You can do it in their office. You can do it anywhere. If you're outdoors and you want to share something, let's just say you're camping with family and you want to watch a movie on your Fire Stick, you can just take your little Fire Stick, plug it right in, and then plug the power into the USB right on the box, right on this projector right here. It'll power it. It'll also charge your phones as well, which is kind of a cool feature because it's a 15,000 power bank. So it's actually got a pretty strong power bank in this. So we're going to talk about how long the battery life of this is once it's fully charged as well. It does have internal batteries, so that's something good to know. You don't have to add batteries to it. It has an internal rechargeable battery. So you just plug it into a regular outlet. You can have hours worth of enjoyment, watch a couple movies, a few TV shows, something like that. Not a lot. It's not going to last you days. I believe it's about 4 hours. So we'll talk about that in just a minute. But let's unbox it. Let's take a look at all the cool features of this thing right now. All right, so let's go ahead and open it up here. We're gonna do the unboxing. I have not even tested this yet, so this is gonna be new for me as well. So you open it up and you've got a little protector on the top, and there is the projector. Look how small that thing is. I'll put it in my hand so you can get an idea. It is really, really small. It's pretty shiny too, so it's probably gonna attract fingerprints pretty easy, but there it is in my hand right there. As you can see, like I said, very, very small. Now, if you look at the front of the box, you can add additional storage right there, a little mini TF. And then on the side, you've got your display there where you could put a Android box, Fire Stick, something like that into it. And then you've also got your manual focus, and then you've got things like your headphone jacks or your AV input, and then you've got a USB there, which you can utilize for charging. And then you've got your DC output. If you look at the other side here, you've got your battery life illuminator, which is nice. You can just look at it and see how much life you have left in it. And then you've got some speakers here. So they're little speakers, but you've got it, looks like a couple of those. And then in the bottom, you've got a little bit of information about it there, so you can kind of get a look at it there. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty basic, but I wonder what the sounds like on this thing. That is something that I'm curious about, because you're not going to have little speakers with you while you're out there. Maybe headphones, something like that. And is it Bluetooth? I don't believe so, but I will definitely check that out with you as well. And then in addition to the main unit there, you've also got the power cord, power adapter. We're going to keep that together, or I will potentially lose that. And then you've got, oh, this is cool, you can actually hook this up to where you can play video games. So if you want to hook up your gaming system to it, you can do that with one of these. And then you've got your remote control. Let's check this out. And your remote control is pretty basic. Looks like it already has a battery. Just pull that to get it going. And then, oh, it's got keystone correction right there on it. That's great. And then you can manually move the buttons around there as you navigate through the home screen. This is very typical with a projector, but the keystone right on the remote is new. So that's kind of a cool thing. It just eliminates a few steps. And then you have a tripod. They actually give you a little tripod. It's kind of cool. So while you're out there, and it looks like it's adjustable, which is great. Does it extend? Yes, it does. So you can get it a little bigger. It's not huge, but I mean, it's something. I mean, it's free. You can bring your own tripod if you want, but the whole idea of this is that portability, you don't want to bring much, and this is really small. So that's what comes in the box, but let's get to the good stuff. Let's plug it in, check it out. As I get started, I just want to share with you, this is the typical projector that I use. It is upside down mounted. It is one of those projectors that is really high quality, and it does work really, really good on our projector. So this is the one I'm currently using, and so I'm going to kind of use this as a comparison, the quality compared to the little portable battery powered one, because I'm just curious if it stands up to something really cool like this. All right, really quickly wanted to share with you. Now this is a well-lit room right here, and this is the home screen you get when you first plug the thing in. So what I'm going to do really quick is I'm just going to plug a streaming device into this. So I'm just going to plug my Fire Stick into here, kind of show you a little bit about that and how it's so portable. We'll go ahead and display that on there. We'll turn some lights down, get a better look at this with not so much light in the room. We'll do that right now. All right, there is the side of the projector right there. I'm just going to show you how easy this is. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in the Fire Stick right into it, just like that. And then right here in the USB is where I'm actually going to plug the power portion in, and it will actually power your Fire Stick. Pretty cool little trick. It does work. I don't recommend doing any kind of updates with your Fire Stick while it is plugged into a USB. Obviously you want to be into a regular power outlet just in case it loses power. That would be really, really bad. So now I've got the Fire Stick plugged in. I'm going to go ahead and play it directly from the HDMI, and there's an input right here on the home screen where you can do that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll look at it. Let's check it out. All right guys, so there it is. We've got it on in a lit room. Now this room is probably on medium light with a little bit of backdrop light. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the lights off completely, and then we'll kind of play a couple things. You can kind of see how bright this thing really is. I will tell you one thing I did notice. Let's go ahead and turn these off really quick. Don't know if you can notice much difference, if that helped at all, but it's very bright. For this to be battery powered, it's currently battery powered is what's using it right now, so it's not even plugged into the wall outlet or anything, and it's really good and not too loud. I hear a little bit of fan noise, but not as much as my other projectors. Maybe because it's small and doesn't emit as much heat, not quite sure, but it's really, really good. I mean, I'm impressed. As you can see here, maneuvers around the screen really good. It's very bright. Really good quality, super detailed. And I just use the manual focus on the side just because I'm a little bit far from it. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but I'm actually quite far from my projector. My other projector is more of a longer throw. This is a little bit more of a shorter throw, which is nice because you can project it onto, you know, like I said, a wall, any wall, or a side of a tent, or anything that will be able to illuminate it. Pretty good. So, and I haven't turned the lights off completely in the room. I do like to always keep a little bit of light in here, but it's still pretty dark, and as you can see, it's really, really bright. So first impression is not too bad. Brightness is actually really good, very crystal clear. It's actually, I think, maybe even a little clearer than the projector I have on the wall. That kind of makes me mad. I might be switching projectors here, but what the heck. So let's just for the fun of it, let's go ahead and open up Tubi, and we'll play something, see how it plays, see if there's any lag or anything like that, and check the audio. It's going to be hard for you to tell the audio, but I'll kind of convey what I notice as far as audio goes. I have a surround sound on here on my regular projector, but this one here, it does not have that option. You will have to manually wire a surround sound, which you can do. It just won't be Bluetooth. So let's go ahead and play something. Let's just play a little bit of Elvis Found Alive. I don't even know what that is, but probably low quality, but you can kind of get an idea. You can see the commercial. Really clear, really bright. The colors are just really, really good. So, and the audio is not bad. It kind of has a surround feel to it, which is interesting. There's like a tweeter on the side, a couple little miniature little woofers on the back. So it does have kind of a surround kind of a feel to it. So as long as it's not too far, it's actually pretty good. Oh yeah, that's just silly. But anyways, yeah, so I just wanted to share this with you guys because this is the hottest thing out there. These little battery powered projectors, lots of them out here, and this one claims to be the brightest. And I mean, I can't argue with that. This is pretty darn bright. This is a pretty impressive little projector for the price. And again, I'll put the link down in the description where you can get one of these. This is not a paid, you know, they're not paying me to do this video, so it's a completely honest video. If they were paying, I have to let YouTube know and let you guys know this is not a paid advertisement at all. This is just my unboxing, plugging it in, showing it to you. And what's cool is you can plug your Fire Stick into this thing. You don't have to plug it. You don't have to have an outlet. You can just plug it right in. It powers it up. I love it. Again, this is the Aaxa Technologies Pico Projector. It's called the P6X. Again, that's the P6X is the model. And again, I'll put the link right in the description section of this video. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a quick one. This is just a first look on the little battery-powered Pico projector. It's pretty impressive. It does have some cool specs, and I will tell you this right now, for being so small, puts out a lot of brightness. 1,000 lumens off of the battery, 1100 plugged in, is pretty darn good. Again, that's LED. We can convert it to ANSI. I think it comes out to just under 700. Still pretty darn good for a battery-powered projector. And again, the life of this battery is approximately 4 hours, a little longer in eco mode, but it's going to get you through a couple movies. And if you're out camping or having a good time in your backyard and you put up a little floaty projector, or even just on the side of your house, it doesn't really need much because it's so bright. Pretty darn cool. And as you saw in the video, a little bit lighter room, not quite as good. So I would definitely recommend watching this in a dim room, or when it's night outside. Sunlight, it just probably wouldn't be bright. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like this video, please take a moment to subscribe right down below this video and hit that little thumbs up. It does mean a lot. If you have any questions or you want to know where to get one of these, I will put a link in the description of this video. And comment any questions you have about this or any other projector you might be interested in, because I do a lot of projector reviews. Once again, thanks again for watching. Bye.